Welcome to Desert City, a D&D5E actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm your DM, Jazz. I'm joined today by Chris Freedom as Theo, Duke Walter as Ellen, and Dean Martin Jr. as Kevyn. Thanks for tuning in to episode 5, and if you've been listening, welcome back. It's so funny to me that we cannot seem to get the names right. It's a theme. Hell, I create a lot of these names, and I can't get them right either. My recommendation is to turn it into a game. Every time you get one wrong, have a drink, a smoke, a snack, a deep meditative breath, whatever your thing is. Holler at us at Ren City Pod. That's RENCITYPOD. Find us, like us, rate us, review, subscribe, all the things. Today's shout out is Tony Placido, a poet from Minneapolis, Minnesota. You can find his work at www.mentalvalley.com or facebook.com/mentalvalleypoetry. He's also one of my favorite poets. I know it seems weird with all the thousands of poets that I know, but it's true. This crazy little poet from Minnesota really blows my mind. You should read his books. Sucker Punch Wisdom with my other favorite poets, Jeremy O'Neill and William Peck, Aging and Other Side Projects, Felt This So Many Times, and the conflict that creates. That last one is some of the finest work since 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, from Sesame Street. My friend and mentee, Tony Placido. Okay, let's get on with the show. You make your way through the streets. You get to the cross street of First
and Blase.
You know, it looks pretty nondescript. You don't really, there's a couple of vendors around, but it's a cobblestone street. There are some torches for when it comes to nighttime, but for the most part, there's nothing here that would indicate that there is a large structure housing a den.
All right, so I'll cast a detect magic spell.
Okay.
That's all you got to do. You don't have to click anything. You get a 30-foot radius, I think.
Yeah. So you cast detect magic, and basically to the left there is a intense magical aura. What looks to be down an alleyway, but you don't see an alleyway. But you know that there's something coming from that direction.
All right, so there's something over here. Let's come check this out.
I mean, I trust you, but...
I guess I'm going to roll perception.
Sure.
14.
Anybody else want to roll perception or investigation?
Now, I want to get over, but I've got pluses to everything where I should have minuses.
Minuses to what? What do you think you have minuses to?
Okay, like all my bonuses are plus, right? And we're trying to roll beneath.
No, we don't roll beneath anything in 5e. You never roll beneath. You always want to roll over.
Right. So my bonuses are negatives.
So, okay, but so what scores have negatives?
So I have a +5 to perception. If I'm rolling perception, I don't want +5. I'm getting a +5 as a bonus. So it actually be a -5.
No. You're going to roll your D20 and then
you roll
whatever
D20 and add 5.
Yeah, and then whatever that is +5.
Okay. Short circuiting here. All right, new game.
Yeah, everything in 5e is plus.
Okay.
It's not like 2e at all. You're not trying to roll under anything.
Yeah, new game. Okay. Let's do a perception. Oh, 20 natural.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
All right. So with a nat 20, you know that this is just an illusion. That the wall of the building that you're looking at is an illusion, and you can walk through that illusion and get to the actual alley that the door is in.
I smell the weed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That's it. Yep.
So,
Kevyn smells the pipe weed, that Thayan brown pipe weed, and you're like, this way.
This way. Excellent.
You guys walk up to the wall and sort of just like Harry Potter movie style. You just walk into the wall and the illusion breaks and you're in an alleyway. And there is a large ornate door with a copper handle, and then like a little slat that slides, so that they can open it up and see who you are and talk to you without opening the door.
Is it like at our waist height since it's halflings?
No, it's run by halflings, but this caters to all kinds of humanoids.
Oh, okay.
So it's a normal sized door.
No. I mean, where the slat is in the door.
Nope.
Like, are they going to be staring at our dicks when we, you know what I mean?
It is normal, regular, average sized humanoid level.
Okay.
So it's probably eye length or about eye height for you and Kevyn, and it's a little low for Theo.
Yeah, he's a big bastard.
Did we just knock? Yeah, I'm just going to knock.
You knock on the door with the copper handle, and the slat opens up. What brings you here?
The smell of that fantastic pipeweed.
All right. Our entry is pretty cheap. You just have to answer 3 questions.
Fire away.
What starts with an E and ends with an E, but only has 1 letter in it?
Envelope.
Yes, that is correct. An envelope.
Nice.
How can a halfling go 25 days without sleep?
Because he sleeps at night.
That is correct. 1 more and you can have entry into our establishment. If you only had 1 match and you entered a dark room containing an oil lamp, some kindling wood, and a parchment, which would you light first?
The match.
That is correct. The slat closes and the door opens.
Wow.
I turn back to Theo and go, that's how we're pure of heart?
Okay. Right? Yeah, no kidding. I think the proper measurement is how clever are they?
So as you enter into the copper ante, the flickering glow of oil lamps and the distant echoes of merry laughter spill out from heavy wooden doors of this gambling hall. As you enter, the air becomes thick with the scent of pipe smoke, ale, and the faint aroma of roasted meats from a nearby tavern. The interior is an eclectic tapestry of dimly lit corners, well-worn tables. Each one is hosting a different game of chance. Wooden dice clatter against worn surfaces, the rattle of coins signaling victory or losses, and patrons from all walks of life are gathered around, but their faces are largely obscured by the shadows, adding an air of mystery to these proceedings. In one corner, a raucous group of peasants huddled around a makeshift table engaged in a spirited game of hazard. The rhythmic chants of the dice roller resonated throughout the hall, punctuated by cheers and groans as fortunes have shifted. At a central table, a well-dressed nobleman engaged in a game of quintain, which is a gambling game involving the spinning of a top, is clinking gold coins with the occasional exclamation of triumph, which are sort of indicating the stakes involved. The walls are adorned with tattered tapestries depicting scenes of knights and dragons, and there's a minstrel in a corner strumming a lute, providing a lively soundtrack to the gambling exploits unfolding around him. The proprietor of this place is known as what was her name? Dwauvin Tiggerwilly. She is the owner of the tavern, and again, she prides herself on keeping this place private, and but is a very gregarious person, very proud of her establishment. And she is over at the bar, not serving drinks. She has staff to do that, but she likes to hang out at the bar and talk to the patrons and things like that. So this is where you are. What would you like to do?
Guys, I'm a little uncomfortable. If I end up getting a contact high from all this biz Tekken ward ditchweed, I'm going to be kind of pissed. This is not my lifestyle. I don't appreciate it.
Just keep it to yourself. You'll be fine.
It's thick in here, dude.
I get it. I know you're a fucking square. We all know. It's just we got it. This is what we got to do. We got to be here. We've already made entry. You're gonna fucking make it weird if you leave as soon as you walk in. You're gonna.
I'm not leaving. Let's just find this thing.
Breathe through your nose.
Stay focused.
Short breaths. Just go.
It's not working.
Start scoping the room. You know what I mean? Keep an eye out for the bangles. Anybody wearing it? Is it around Tiger Willie's neck? Is it? Yeah.
Go ahead and give me perception or investigation.
I got an 18 perception.
Ugh. 11.
Natural 20 for a 26.
Oh, nice.
Fucking A.
With those two really good rolls, Theo and Ellen, just by a quick glance, you don't see anything like that. What you do see, however, are two doors to the back of the establishment, both being guarded by barbarian men. One on like the left-hand wall and one on the right-hand wall.
I mean, you're not gonna like this, Theo, but we gotta. Looks like we're gonna have to hang out for a little bit.
We're gonna have to find a way in the back, aren't we?
Maybe. I mean, I scoped the room. I don't see it anywhere.
Do you want me to just go over and negotiate in? I mean, we could probably just do this.
No, no. Please don't do that.
All right. I'm just along for the ride until I see what we're after.
I think at least for me, I'm gonna go to the bar and order us drinks. Kevin, you take an ale?
Sure.
All right, so you go to the bar. There is a lovely halfling woman there. What can I get you, fellas?
Oh, first time in. We're just excited to finally found the place. Ales, 3?
Certainly, we have brown ales, we have black ales, we have summer ales. What would you like?
What's your favorite?
Oh, my personal favorite is a spring ale. It reminds me very much of my home.
I'll take 3 of those.
Brown ale for me, please. Thank you.
I'll take 2 of those. 2 spring ales and a brown ale.
Okay, thank you. Because
Just got to be difficult.
So she turns her back. She pours you 2 spring ales, 1 brown ale, and she says, "Okay, that's 6 copper, please."
I put a silver down on the bar, and the rest is for you. What's your name?
My name is Trentani.
Trentani. Oh, that's
Trentani Wonderwood.
Trentani. Oh, I know some Wonderwoods.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where are they from?
Here actually.
From this Durdock?
I think they might be in the Palace District. It's been a while, but yeah, nice folks.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe distant relatives or something. I don't know. So, this seems like quite a fun place. You like working here?
Oh, I love working here. It's really, really nice, and Master Tiger Willie is super really nice to us, and yeah, it's been great. And we get lots of decent copper from our patrons, and it's pretty safe. It's a wonderful place to work.
What is it? I mean, we were told that there's like some pipe dens. How do we access those?
Yeah, there's well, as you can see, we have kind of 2 doors to the back.
Mm-hmm.
One goes down into the pipe dens, and the other goes to our treasure room.
Just gonna disclose that.
Oh, we have nothing to hide here. We're very well protected.
I'm not talking to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking to her.
The treasure room contains items for sale, and the pipe den is there to relax and enjoy our famous pipe weeds.
Kevin, let's go see if there's anything we want to buy.
I don't know that you got enough money to walk into that room.
You don't know how much money I have?
Oh, maybe not. Window shopping is always fun. Okay. Well, thank you. Trentani, I appreciate it. It's very nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I'm sure we'll be back, for another round shortly.
Okay.
Turn around to the guys. Are we going straight to the treasure room?
I think so. Let's go see.
I don't think they're going to let me in the treasure room. Just saying.
Or, Kevin, you just keep your hands to yourself so you don't draw attention, and then because we're here on a fact-finding mission trying to get the thing for Wylam, and you hold yourself back from any impulses that you might have so that you don't get us fucking killed.
Yes, I know how to conduct myself. I'm just saying, I have a reputation that precedes me.
I guess we all have different ideas. I was inviting Kevin so he could steal the damn bangle.
Maybe don't say that so loud. Working with a bunch of fucking amateurs here. Yeah, do you want to split up?
No, we came in as homies. Let's just go shopping.
Okay, let's go shopping.
So you go up to the door on the right, which is the treasure room. And there are two large human barbarian men with their arms folded, axes. They stand there stoic.
Excuse me, sir. We're interested in possibly looking at what you might have for sale in there.
Yeah, Trentani sent us over. Sorry, it's our first time in. We've
Well, as with all things in this establishment, you have to answer 3 questions in order to get in the door.
Perfect.
Oh,
okay,
man.
so this is where we prove we're true of heart. All right, okay.
I'm not good at these.
The first question is it possible to live a normal life and never tell a lie?
No.
Wrong answer.
We need answers from everybody, or only one person that answers can get in the door.
Oh, sorry, we got to answer collectively as a group at the other door. Apologize.
It's easy to get in the front door. It's harder to get into the other doors.
The answer is yes.
Do you mean just here specifically in Calamshan, or like in the world as a
Into our
whole?
treasure room, you have to every one of you will be judged individually on the merit of your answers in order to be allowed inside.
He's asking about the question.
I'm asking about the question. From a 30,000 foot view, I think for some people it is absolutely possible to live a normal life and never tell a lie. But for me personally, no, I'm not living a normal life, and I've had to lie many times, either to save my own skin, save somebody else's, or not hurt someone's feelings, because sometimes it's socially acceptable to tell a white lie.
The answer is yes. You can live a normal life and never lie. Live your truth.
If someone you was killed in front of you, and someone created a homunculus of them that was perfect right down to the atomic level, would they still be this, and would you still love them as much?
I don't know what homunculus means.
Copy. Like a clone. Think of it like a clone.
No, not the same.
No, I don't think so, because they wouldn't. I don't know what atomic level means, but if they were cloned, they wouldn't necessarily have all of the same memories and experiences with me. So I may have feelings for them because they represent what that person was, but you're also living with the knowledge that true person has been killed. I think you could try, but it wouldn't be immediate. And grief is difficult. Grief is, you can't just, let's take a dog, right? You can't just...
He's breaking this shit down.
Your dog dies, and you can't just clone the dog and have exactly the same dog. You can't, and you're talking about a person with even more complexity to their personality and their, and their experiences. And yeah, I mean,
No. The answer is no. Their spirit has left them.
yeah, I don't think I don't think it would be the same. I'm not saying you couldn't grow to love them, but you just experienced them getting murdered.
Last question. Where do you find meaning in your life?
That big blue guy right there.
Aw.
Go ahead, Kevin.
With every single breath.
Somewhere in the chat.
Huh?
What?
Chats?
I'm scrolling.
Chats?
So
Atomic
I
level clones?
I wanted to be super thoughtful. And so I wanted to make sure it was true in my heart before I said it out loud. Lathander gives me meaning.
So as you give your answers, behind you, you hear the voice of Dwauvin Tiger Willie, the halfling woman who owns the establishment.
Gentlemen, that was amongst the most beautiful answers that I have ever heard anyone give in this place. Thank you. Normally, we just ask these questions to make sure that we're not letting just complete dicks into the treasure room. But you guys, you might be dicks, but you got hearts of gold. And for that reason, I'm gonna let you into the treasure room.
Duavin,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. It's so rare and wonderful to have 3 newcomers come in and just give me such well thought out, beautiful answers such as that. It's what I live for.
Kevin's gonna give her the eyes and blink slowly.
Undress her with his eyes.
Undress her with his eyes.
What are you trying to accomplish?
I turn to Theo and go, I think we should
He
just
just-
go let these two have
he-
their moment.
He just does this.
He George Clooney's her.
It's kind of fun to watch.
She's about 4, about 3'6" or whatever. She is like looking up into your sparkling blue eyes.
I have a gift from the church.
Oh, wonderful.
He's gonna hand her a small package.
She takes the
This
package.
is
What's in it?
these are elven wind talkers. They're a magical mushroom.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Should I put these in a stew? Do I eat these now?
Now, later, whatever.
Oh, she puts it in a little pouch that she has.
Thank you so much. I'll definitely look forward to enjoying those. My name is Duavil Tiger Willie. I am the owner of this fine establishment. To whom do I have the pleasure of meeting?
My name's Kevin.
Kevin, nice to meet you.
My name is Ellen Chadley.
Ellen, beautiful.
You can call me Theo.
Hello, Theo. So, you want entrance into the treasure room. You certainly have earned it. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Just window shopping.
A gift. A gift for our mother.
You all are related?
Unfortunately, yes.
Kevin and I. Theo's like a found family.
Mm-hmm. And then you and Kevin are related?
Half brothers.
Give me a deception check.
Ooh, I got a plus to that too.
17.
What is that? I got a 12.
17. She's sort of, your eyes aren't twinkling quite as much, Kevin, but she absolutely believes Theo.
Ellen.
Absolutely believes Ellen. Thank you.
It's so wonderful to be amongst family, isn't it?
Yes,
It's everything.
truly is.
Durg, open the door, please.
So one of the barbarians opens the door to the treasure room. The door opens a small staircase heading down into a large room with multiple objects. Kevin, go ahead and give me that sleight of hand check.
Let's see. 16.
And Theo, give me a perception check.
What are we rolling checks for?
Just Theo needs to give me a perception check.
13.
So
Are you gonna be that guy and fucking stealing off the people in the goddamn game? That shit's
No.
fucking, that's so shitty.
I ain't stealing nothing.
So
God damn.
Kevin, whatever you were going after, you succeed.
Okay. Like I said, go check the text. It's an evaluation.
So you quickly so Kevin quickly swipes Theo's gold purse.
Oh, no.
Wasn't it?
No, I'm just giving it.
His coin
just
purse or is able to, you're able to determine through the weight
There you go.
of his gold purse that he's got roughly 60 gold.
Okay. That's it. Just Theo, you don't know anything. Don't pretend like it. Okay.
All right. So he's got about 60 gold on him. So you
Right.
go into this room. Adorned on all the shelves are multiple types of treasures. There's a gold ring set with some bloodstones, ivory statues, silver necklaces. There's a bronze crown. There's a gold bird cage with a figurine inside of it. There's a silver and gold brooch. There's an obsidian structure with gold fittings and inlays. There's painted gold war masks, but you don't see the bangle that Wylam had sent you after.
Is there, I mean, are we seeing everything? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, as far as you can tell, and she's down there with you. Duavril's down there with you.
Duavil, you know, the spread of jewelry here is very nice. We were looking for something a little, I don't know, gold. Our mother really likes, gold pieces, and when I say pieces, I mean yes, of course, everybody loves gold pieces. I mean, like in jewelry, in a jewelry sense. Really looking for something to wow her. I mean, it's her 80th birthday coming up, so
give me a deception check.
80th. God damn.
She's fucking old for this.
Yeah, she had us when she was 50.
Yeah.
18.
Oh, nice.
Wow. I mean, 80 years old. That's incredible. I mean, not to, I hope I'm not offending you by saying this, but Kevin, you seem so young. She must have had you late in her life.
Oh, and we have a little brother too.
Wow. That's incredible. So you're looking for some specific jewelry? I mean, were any of these items that you see here, they don't fit the bill? I mean, there's a painted gold mask there. There's some gold rings with some bloodstones. I mean, there's a large gold bracelet here. I mean, would she enjoy that maybe?
She's got bracelets, she's got rings. We were hoping to compliment with like a necklace, bangle kind of thing.
Okay. Could you describe what kind of bangle that you're looking for?
Rubies or birthstone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Maybe something with the rubies.
Sure.
She goes into the corner, sort of, there's some shelving, some drawers. She opens up the drawer and she's got some bracelets with some some rubies and, other different types of different gold bracelets. Would any of these maybe fit the bill?
I mean, it's nice. It's nice.
Man, this thing ain't for sale. We're gonna have to steal it somehow. I want to do perception and see if I just want to see if we're being watched. Like, are there any peeky holes? Anything look like it might be? You know what I'm saying? Like a painting on the wall with the
Added security, surveillance.
Yeah.
Give me
a painting on the wall with the eyes moving in it.
I mean, with your passive perception, you don't see anything like that. But give me an insight check.
Ugh. All right, that's a nothing. God damn. Fucking 6 and 9 look exactly the same. Oh, there's a dot. Okay. 7, nothing.
Kevin, you just think this is all on the level.
Okay.
Nothing. Nothing. I've also got some other types of items, different, potions and magical items and things like that. I mean, they're a little more. It's in a room over to the right. If you'd rather see some of those kinds of things.
Let's go check it out.
So you walk over into the room at the right, and again, very, very similar. Shelving with different types of items on the shelves. So you see some potions. You see like a bag of holding. You see some different rings and necklaces and things. You don't necessarily know what they do. Some staffs and stuff like that. If you want to anybody wants to give me an arcane check, I mean, but you don't have to. I mean, if you trust her, you know that these are all truly like different kinds of magical items that are available.
LL, you're just too particular.
Dwarvil, you are, you seem so kind and caring. And honestly, you in many ways kind of remind me of someone very important to me. I'm going to tell you, we haven't been completely honest with you. We are here. God, I hate to admit this.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, what are you saying, LL?
Really, what we're looking for is a piece called the God's Agate, and I don't know if you've heard of it. I don't know if you're aware of its existence. But we were hoping that maybe we would come across it, or potentially come across something that we could trade for information about it. And I'm struggling to I'm struggling to continue, this facade. You seem so genuinely kind, and I just I can't parse it within myself to keep up this deception. Is that have you heard of this thing?
I've not heard of anything called the God's Agate, but I do appreciate your honesty. I certainly don't have anything like that for sale, but if you're not interested in buying anything, or if you're only interested in maybe buying or obtaining information about the God's Agate, then I'm afraid I can't help you. You might try Wylam. He seems to know about, different kinds of items that come in and out of the ward.
We actually checked with him already.
And what did he say?
He said that you two, he said that he's not really welcome here.
Well, that's true. I mean, the Thieves Guild, every time they come here, they try and steal something from the treasure room. So even though I respect him as an authority in this ward, I certainly he or his people aren't welcome here. It's just too dangerous for me in terms of, losing my inventory without getting paid for it.
Is there a gold bangle in your possession that has a ruby, an emerald, and a diamond laid in?
Oh,
Of course. Yeah, that's just those I have hundreds of those. Those are just thank you gifts for anybody that purchases something. And she reaches into a drawer and she pulls out a box that literally has about 100 of those bangles.
They're like airplane wings.
And how much for a bangle? Or
I mean-
I'm willing to purchase something to take one of those along with.
I'd like a pack of gum.
My minimum price for anything in these rooms is 10 gold. But you can choose from a number of things that cost 10 gold. And I'd be happy to give you one of these bangles or 3 of these bangles.
LL, we still have to get something for our mother.
Yeah.
She don't want this costume jewelry. Does she
you
have
know,
any
maybe she
dookie
would like
chains?
maybe she would like one of the
Why don't
well, does she? Does she have any of those dookie chains?
what is a dookie chain?
I don't know, Kevin. What's a dookie chain?
A dookie chain?
You have to earn those. You have to earn those.
Hold on.
Is it a series of beads that grow in size from small to large?
Dookie chain?
Oh my god.
Here, I'll send you guys a picture.
Well, this is an audio format, so you may want to describe it.
It's what all the rappers wear, dude.
Yeah. You have to earn it by battle rapping.
Dookie chain.
Why don't you guys give me why doesn't one of you roll me a D100?
Dookie chain. Here comes the dookie chain.
25.
25.
There you go. It's in the message.
All right, hold on. In Discord or in oh, I see it. Hold on.
I didn't realize that that's what that was called. So like the old school fucking Run DMC,
Right.
Yeah.
the big fat braid.
Yeah, I knew what he meant.
I'm 48 years old and I've never heard that referred to as a dookie chain.
Dookie chain.
Yeah, there's a dookie chain.
Hell yeah.
If you want that.
Jesus Christ.
And or there is a for 10 gold pieces, there's some different kinds of gemstones that you can get. There's just some like basic rings, or a necklace that looks like this thick braided gold necklace. Any of those are available.
We'll go with the dookie chain for 10 gold.
Oh my god. I was not tracking this messenger conversation. Is this your character? Are you the hot thief from the tabloids? Oh Jesus Christ, this is hilarious.
Yeah, so she hands you over the dookie chain. This is a wonderful object. I think that your mother is just absolutely going to love this. And yeah, feel free to take one of these bangles as a thank you gift.
So
Thank
very
you,
kind
Todd.
of you. You're helping us more than you know.
Duavil, you have treated us with such kindness.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure. Ellen, give me an insight check.
14.
14. With a 14, I think you're beginning to realize that what Wylam was doing is testing you.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the treasure, right? He wanted to see, could you find the place? Could you obtain it? Could you figure it out? Right. It wasn't actually about the object itself.
Get in the door.
And are you willing to?
Right. So you now have a 10 gold piece dookie chain.
Oh yeah, let me wear that out.
And then you have how many of these bangles did you want? Just 1, 3?
Just one.
And you have 1 gold bangle with the 3 gemstones.
Real gemstones?
Yeah, they're tiny. I mean,
They're
they're just
tiny little chips.
Yeah, just tiny little chips.
Okay.
Okay. This is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Mrs. Tiger Willie. This is you have a lovely establishment, and it's only made better because you're here. It's been such a pleasure getting to know you a little bit. We actually have some more errands to run, but now that we know where the place is, we would love to come back and spend some more time here.
As you say that, she narrows her eyes at you, but she just can't help but just be enamored with Kevyn's sparkling blue eyes. And she gives each of you a small ornate coin. This coin will allow you entry without having to pass the questions.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Very nice.
So anytime that you want to come back to the copper ante, you have these small copper coins. You just show that to the door person and they'll let you in.
By the way, boys, the brown ale is bomb here. We have to come back for more brown ale.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, this spring ale is delightful. Never had anything quite like it.
Oh, thank you. We take a lot of pride in our ales.
You think he could break us off some of that Thalen for our travels?
Well,
The pinch.
go ahead and give me a persuasion with advantage.
20.
So that means you roll it twice, and you take the better of the two.
Oh,
22. She said,
As she stares longingly into his crystal clear eyes.
yeah, she is just absolutely, she's just absolutely enamored with Kevyn. And she actually reaches into her own personal pouch and hands you a couple of pinches of Thayan brown weed, pipe weed, and then just a little, cheapy corncob type pipe. Please come back and see me anytime.
he's gonna smell it.
It smells like rich mahogany and whiskey.
Even better.
It is a solid strain.
Again, your kindness just abounds. We will be back. Rest assured.
The pleasure was all ours.
Our friend Theo doesn't really he gets kind of weird around all the smoke and stuff. So that's part of why we should probably be getting out of here too. So thank you so much. Yeah, he's been super quiet. I think he's already got a contact high. It's been it's a lot for him in here, but we'll return. If nothing else, Kevyn and I will come back and throw some dice.
Perfect. This is Desert City, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm your Dungeon Master, Jazz. Theo is played by Chris Freedom. Ellen is played by Duke Walter. Kevyn is played by Dean Martin Jr. TTRP Theater is a group of actors, artists, and gamers from all walks of life that play a diverse set of games in a diverse set of styles. We have a wide array of content available for free on YouTube. Search TTRP Theater and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter at TTRP Theater. We'd love to hear your feedback. Comment on YouTube or tweet about the show using hashtag RenCityPod. That's RENCITYPOD. Or follow us at the same handle, at RENCITYPOD. Be good to one another. See you next time.